Provided each 4 sheets and a clipboard. We're going to go into 4 different classrooms and we're going to look for examples of these apprenticeship principles in action. When we come back, you're going to work as a team, talk about what you saw, and then we're going to go through and you're going to add one great example that you saw in our building and add it to the anchor chart based on your observations. So part of this is a little bit like formative assessment. Where are we at as a school, okay? It's also to hone your observation skills and get yourself thinking about yourself as you're in each of the classrooms. Does that make sense? So on your first page, you can write this teacher's name. Crystal. She's actually going to be working in Paco's room, but we're going to observe Crystal working with her students. So on the first page, the teacher's name is Crystal. Then the second page, you can write Leah Zelzer, or Leah Z. Third teacher is Megan Lewick.
With an H or no?
No H, I believe. And then the last is Ashley. So we're getting a nice cross section, different grades, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, when you're in the classroom, what we'd like you to do is not necessarily dialogue, but you can pick up logs and look in logs. You can look at student writing. You're going to look at the walls. If the teacher's talking or conferencing one-on-one, try to get near there so you can hear, for example, those prompting and the language the teacher's using. Get nice and close for that. Let's see, anything else that we need to know?
Well, it'll be fast, so
Yes.
it's not that you're going to have a ton of things written. But here'd be some examples from our first group, just to kind of go through. So if you're looking at modeling and coaching, one example they came is the teacher had a one-on-one conference. The teacher was modeling letter formation, so up and over, students practiced it, and then they wrote it, and then they went together. So that might be something from here. So you're going to want to look for that and some other things. Clear and relevant language of problem solving. One thing they came up with that they thought was a little bit more exemplar was some of the I can statements that were referenced. So as you just look around, if we look at the adjustable self-destructing scaffold, what the group came up in the last section was sentence frames that they kind of went through using the anchor chart, going to their logs that students were able to know that. Structured routines that really stood out when we were one section was and then a break chart. So again, just giving you some idea of as you look, it's going to be not always just what the teacher's doing, we're just going to do this